Yes, I'm going to have a BM and far and Badwam Mpensenpensemu bre and a sene media for betrance about chain and commo and small do a one more or see the more and commo ebe. Meaning say what MPP majority reshuffle ya nanka yes here by Nra Joseph Oseu so the aba to just say enya no kre. Interesting. But makase both parties no yeah what message your frame no enhwe combat me afa so aka saasem we it shouldn't be the national party appointing leadership of parliament. I have never been in support of that thing. Because the national party no yeah entirely different. But you see it also as a result say the national party na HIA MP no sika oko file electoral commission there man. Why even should it be so? I didn't know say party ni chia me filing fee di mame. In any case, sika ye chia for political parties filing fee the does okra chair electoral commission there. So why should the party be paying for me? It will be tenasina or Jane said, many SMS enye free. Not to the to be the 2 NDC for no.
We are, and the status quo shall remain. We are aware that upon the nomination of one of the deputy whips as a minister, a replacement will be made. That replacement will be made by the caucus when we have had the opportunity and the time to consider the appropriate replacement. This is all the information we want to share with you and to, through you, tell the world that the leadership of the majority caucus has not changed. We have not contemplated any change, and we do have no intention to effect any changes in the leadership of the majority caucus.
With all due respect, it was item number 5. When I know Shemdi Amoko ye wo Alisa Hotel. Yeah, Dr. Alaj Mahmoud Baumia ede the campaign team got 2 eja. So to say if they don't even have any intention here, as we speak, the parliamentary party don't have control over who becomes the leader of the majority group. And the national party they decided. Parliamentary group Nakasansono a different grouping altogether. It will shemu pa ukaso shemu ye pa. Say Patricia Pierre John was what the best said, or say what the 5th term. On a deputy to be on about 1st term. How? Impossible. So, scheming being a cost, but I think the party, both NPP, NDC, especially MPs, no more marshal with him, it means stand on more feet on ground. The party in parliament should elect their own leaders. A brassness or some got to about for SISMua, it will be in their own hands. Not 2 parties, no any someone each year, the filing fee of members of parliament or more a print the Breno on behalf of the party. No one to be new about it. Just sometimes assemble it because the MPs don't know about no. Your MPs not Jenny was to say in any more part no again. Because one or then who am I tell the film one. And the chairman was with 2 and more be and was say, me 2 and more as a part in the Menya, I just say by Sammy. But the chairman supposed to himself a man form I tell the film not to about the Amamia. Me taking this decision, me taking in the interest of the nation. Could be another Padudo Akasakra Tamachi. That's why we had members of NPP. MPs are you're fighting, said, ye can ofrata honum. And believe you me, Sakobasa was said, chairman was in the leading campaign now, Kayinu Krache. Parties need coming together. No catch them on penny for no. I said they don't have control over them in the house. This is a government business. It's not a party business. If I say come 3p garlic mixture. Piwak for nakofariaba. Piwak natural health. Omna kofa 3p garlic mixture. Paswa wa yekesi abana broso. Ebe ma swat na ti e ma so ntihwim. Enu na manfo no mu a obi otim se na nkan mu edu kakra no ochewo na fe na kora mu nyina totom. Enye sa do ne bia. We ma so tin kakra kraketi wadru ba bi na so hwe na se eya no apose. Ebe boost immune system. Sa so na me patcho bi wo se ananse achimi ananse onye nipa no achew. Moja na ntimi ne afri sa na wo nipa dwan mu yie. Num 3p garlic mixture. Na mie bi entintini mu nyina mu yie emfama. Pebi to okan shi Kofi Sam and Kens work. Kuma se kodani herba na fe Colina ko fo ko Abed Sam herba. Takradi AA mens na fe sunyane fo ko Green Light Pharmacy frame 0248 928 824 and 0201 000 021 0201 000 021. Franco Trading Enterprise in the phone papa efie rodom say Samsung Nokia iPhone a wope phone be chena ne bonso from the amount there e Franco fo akache and asabeka sa phone papa nyina ebi osanso the CCTV camera aba on se na no pay asem ni kana meka kire obi CCTV camera obo internet ya che kromfo a o shi oba o kwantemfi eje ne nsem bag to be fabo fie to be what menyesika over 300,000 cedis etimi asifia enye CCTV camera ye less than best 10,000 won't to be fabo fie na protect amanfo so a efa ofie so enim from 0246 422 338 0246 422 338 and 055 593 9311 Franco Trading Enterprise still phone papa efie and wodum Ebenezer Nate, a former member of parliament what not so and Chumberema Esquire, a member of the NDC National Communications team. Ebe Bokorian.
Where's I mean, I don't know where.
What are you for? How much are you different? Then you need to Abia.
Some me sense young.
I
I'm a type of power. That member I'll be an share and I pay your marshal said, Umatia the enemy now, I see.
What's really a different crowd?
Oh,
that's really a different crowd.
We are going to say, coincidence, my lawyer so, who clients are at our clients, and another lawyer who's watching the same at a I say, as though you are competing with your client. And as an own case, you
but what's here near even?
Then I me lawyer to coin urban or tall. I said, maybe the near deep kakacha and Indian. So you just want to see the difference. Lawyer Mawakwaba.
Alexander Yauchum Berima, a member of the NDC National Communications team. Say Alex Bokode.
For a church, so we are here. Was Empadu Obaduma. Tell him where. Oh, my hands won't tap on one of it. Yeah, basically, and a power I wish to do with the record. Minimum quite a number of be coin. And none I don't have to say, as won't tap on 10 idea about me. Can I get my hair? What is ever no idea? And then you're cramming. Oh, me, I'm cramming coin tea. So be being a bit in the semester. And I'm oh, there. Somebody had a massive according. And that's my mother. Yeah. Was he? Yeah. I don't only go see. Oh, yeah, this is serious. Oh, yeah, serious. Start issues. Hey, yo. Hey, David. Shall we put him neck in council so I can inquire? This is serious allegation. Oh, massa.
I don't this together.
And
I was more. I don't
know. Who's at you? I didn't say. 7 forward, the man can't say what.
But the difference of money.
Unya, I bet him what, but no, something. No, say you can't say when you know, when say, a national television. Oh, no, me trust me, can't
Obi catch him. Obi catch him home. politics sika on. Ye di small before be di nipa ko no ho no.
Yeah.
Na asasa.
Oh yes.
Nti emfa ne say bia o ma me 10,000 say me fa come lawyer. Ebedu lawyers na ye friend say 8,000. Ebe free lawyers so akọ nipa ko no. Na nipa ko no the next day osma me say me first can come obi. Na me tizo. Me o ana the next call parliament say ebe na ska ina me say politics kan say ebedu.
We could some trefo ade so. Hey.
Zantrefo ade.
Okay, me say
me na me ka me zantrefo.
Me say me yes some train me yes some train me. Some nam kwaji e. Me yes some train. When you say Chibema why a former police officer pen. And we were having this discussion about CCTV camera be a capture brantia obo chrono war East Legon Hills.
Oh.
Now I think this is the second or third time, yeah, yachino.
The same person.
The same person. Uchi no kwa near Jino. Uchi no kwa near Jino. Emma, somewhere December, he's from Penny 4 years, and Saye war. Commander na no war honor. Yes, son.
Uchi no kwa him from police station.
East Legon Hills police station.
East Legon Hills police station, okay.
Na ya Jino. As to near me a Jino there, 70 I make a say me.
I mean, anyway, what the question and then I can ask some questions.
For the phrase, I feel the CCTV camera. You so both maybe I to be one. It you show yes.
Position. Okay.
So enti Usha buyer no share white and the black ebana. We see 9 February 2024.
Okay, the Oba was wrong.
Yes, the Oba was wrong.
Okay.
At 5:33, enti Abrante the Timoto Sua.
Ocean, okay.
Yes. Enti she atanation wo de hwe atanation pa me hia me Abrante so anka se che no so abayo no e bag na oji no honom sa no
ono kwa Timoto ni so
ono kwa Timoto ni so e no hwim abayo bag e de e fins ma so no ne keka na so trem on de e kon ko tena moto so we ye 5:33 ahomachi o
okay
ahomachi 5:33
na say ade achi kra no
East Lagos so according to patcho mame Abrante no video na kasa na so me o hwe atare na afehwe Abrante
as no so me correct as a dark blue or
yes o le me kire ma me patcho mame Abrante the picture no and say the video na here yes it atare na hye no eni
na I did no mutite
say as usual
o yale o be se bi wan ka bokro no
and the normal say onya sure mo sa da o twa wo mpene but the title say ya hwe be say Abrante ebi
is it a for police station you
we I think first Lakeside police station in the call it that's community 8
at the Water police station
me tell them say the reason here jina so the jana there me tie me kire
all right so kwasi bail there I think constitutional not even I think constitutional right number 1. Number 2, also the case of senior example Martin Pebu,
yeah,
an attorney general case now,
yeah,
and also I mean the Supreme Court has reinforced that fact to say bail, and I said that principle is a bail no matter the offense.
Okay,
yema bail, but I would say yema bail in just a was
okay,
say chrono no abo, for instance, so we have more evidence against him. Na yachino at Nako police station, as you said, Lakeside was a Lakeview police station. Na ebia within that 48 hours, no mama and bail. The next thing is investigation continues. Investigation continues. Muhiya further and better evidence against him because the employee is a wukoboko edu a wo prosecutor no. Eduma so no wo so na gina. De ono abokro no de ono oni dwuma bia di o. Or twen so obeka asem ni nyina wie. No aka say either you made a case against him or you made no case.
Okay.
So if you're able to make a case against him there, then the court will compel him to, or will ask him to enter defense.
Okay.
Now, when you make a case against him, or no enter no case of mission, say you enter as a because what's an about called you at the board.
Yeah.
In Asobiano. But sir, you do a police station. Ne be a so be na winimity, and I will be in Sabia time a chinty, and ye Janus wonko, na eko, na yenno, na yesa, na abayensa, how be said, I mean, what he came here say. As much as the on the of one and could do politician, where we get that tag, a bread process, man, number 1. Didia Manfonia Munasot Ayra, And I pay a minute as a police for 400 and something. I pass out and pay. I'm just coming from the police depot area. I will pass you out. Over one thing. I must soon that one about you. A criminal is never your friend.
Yeah.
A criminal is never your friend. What do you understand? You bring people who have committed acts against the law to book. Now, name of Command says, I don't want to believe so. Being a time that she said, only or young from Swa, or you're untouchable, what in the background, so be inquisition near Jana. And then I was a meal. I know Jano. Watch now, but I want them near Odiaco. Yeah, don't you on one fire? Yeah, no, on the alcohol, not what Jan, no, I
to be honest with you, the NTM Jana, dear. Meaning.
And American so police name and now penny bin and say watch that. We should all be careful because they will be no.
Yes.
What's the be na ya
Abrante ba ko course or kobua. The second ko no ko.
O ko bua gero na.
Yes, na nsa ekoye ko twi nsem.
So Kwesi, with this issue, it means as I say, you will fear.
Yes.
We have to take our security serious.
Yeah.
If you know what honum, and I say, baby, or call your robbing, and I say, road no no. If you be money CCTV camera, this we know it will be difficult for you to get. But sometimes no home. If you are doing who fixes CCTV camera, you also need to have another security mind behind what you wanted to do.
Okay.
Because nipa na okwa na abano, how well do you know the person?
Okay.
Because wako company bi maba kwesensia company of CTC into baba ya camera na mami nipa no ba be no bibi obe fixe o TV na obe hwe de ekoso wo fie nyina no nipa na ba wo dem how can you trust the person who is coming? Okay. How can you trust even the institution now wako falling on them no? So it should be a very known person.
Okay.
We will GDA ewonimu. With the issue of the police, it's rather unfortunate. Say, nipa no be ene your kwane ayino or kwane ayina. You see, the police service should also know that they have a credibility to protect.
Sure.
Because it's becoming too many in some of the police stations. Let me give you one example. Oko fiti friends English Amanfro, Apraku and all those areas.
Okay.
No? There are some people there when they get a police case in that area, omun called police station because the credibility was that area
police station
SCC area more police no the credibility is not there all because nipane fo so I had the so be before us and langas issue or hopa minya say now the call SCC police station and be jaw and when you do that the police will lose credibility meanwhile ebia nipa ba ko pe na yes so at the moment obi beka so me ko me masem no call regional that means there's no need for us to operate a police station at those areas. Intimate police for no. So sometimes no, your credibility is very important. There are some police officers be oha. Ye bo amabaso. Say obi say why who obi sika and I say who say be na odiako. Based on that no, na promoting the park no. How do you feel? Say who there? The obi anim say your friend is saying Kwesi ya and say oh half of police way there okwa obey.
Yeah.
I was talking to somebody about one judge be. Tema. And I'm told service and cry in if you.
Yeah.
Oh, onya case obi ka say o fakọ tema. Asem kwa free Kumasi and after free tema look say fakọ hono. Because when you go obe hu kwa obe fa so be anyway, you lose credibility, you lose respect. E dey na nsi okromu ha. Judges are say obi mu ji aponche. A whole judge can't you buy aponche? Aponche eton say. Aponche. Now because of aponche, now I'm a forced judgment against somebody. We no more okwa 20 no obi ko dem. So sometimes all the institutions know as almost someone who said, look, our credibility is very important. Apart from the institution credibility, no, credibility is very important. Yeah. So this one I want to appeal to the police. Say, look, it shouldn't be as people have the perception and people know that station to be so. Sometimes some of these things, no, you are being careful because the next will be who una kocha TVs now keka sa same way. But me one it's for the good of the country. Yeah, and can say so enye.
Yeah.
We see mini we extra to no last week and any week say na Vows Day.
Yeah.
It's a very bad day for some of us.
Oh, what?
Your colleague, one of your sister station, the host of Boiling Point,
Yes.
Obutantin Kobra Kwachi. In fact, I think a week before, about my program, no, my name is Shia Ewoho. In fact, me PFE, me come account and pack on the train me because I'm so offer. In fact, we stood there for about 10-15 minutes a bonkom. And now advising me as to how we say strategy and all those things. I need to help in the constituency. A bon command our castle. Me start saying them, maybe I'm so offer see the master member. Unfortunately, last week, I think around this time, he was on set discussing the reshuffle from the president at a bar late in the evening on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no, you're anti papa. And I know the deputy minister for information, now the for minister for information, Fatia Abubakar, and I'm about to former deputy communication director, and then also Bempa, and then other government spokespersons call a friend is saying a Jumemuho, Esan Kodifi, any Busia, and in fact, on the brother, Reverend also Bishop, on the Papa. And I need brother Reverend J so me papa.
Unienda uzanza.
Yeah.
Unia pa. Minimum that.
Inti vada na pano ankasa da na ebe call kwa be share papa wa ha ma me ka chene so ye be ba ho ewie mu. Okay. And it's a very very sad moment for us, especially those of us are wa ma ye do bebe ye do. Me starting media, me ko TV so me ko radio so Nihona made start here. Okay. And it's a very sad way for. So I want to say a condolence to the family, the Ken City media, and then the entire MPP fraternity, because like I said, most of us, especially the young ones, a woman, yeah, political life for a woman to say, especially when it comes to our communication, it was very sad last week. Most of our people are. What you are finding Semuni will be a issue, and I'm told say on the 9th of next month, no, you're being 1 week's celebration. So let me say condolence to Reverend Yahoo Swanson and Reverend Ej and the Tegu, the Daughters of Glorious Jesus, the wife Joshua, and then about Joshua, and anyway, Ejumai Fonino, and Mamuna, any cover by Ken City, Honorable Kennedy or Hine Japan, Mamuna shedding.
Tiyan kanyami admo 9th of March ye nyina yenhye Ken City ani mo Medina na yankoye ofa kwamna kwache 1 week. Happy birthday so confirm Maria Lovelace Johnson, Director of Inspectorate Directorate, your Food and Drugs Authority. And your birthday, you wish you all the best. Yankopon inshira na onyo kese kopem se obeye kese pa.
So Mr. Friday and birthday.
Elko party.
Say we no dia kwasinzia.
Oh yeah. Ebe na rate me through baby. Nyame na me wadi ma.
Ko ho asem na de kan na de du fie da de ma remfi.
Na nyame na me wadi ma.
O pon free show no so na waka studio ya o mmie gate gwempia won.
Ene na so ba me. Okay ben. As a war party was has aba but
Friday 23rd one. Or 23rd. February born.
What's that?
Eti ebe ne wo be say. You see NPP project.
My venue for the party in the night me.
As today, but we are say it's only one.
Yes, I'm saying I can be a reshuffle be majority caucus, but Joseph or say a jano cray.
You see, on say we always have a social media appointment.
Yeah.
Make I say President Ebafu for 2017. Now, at the Betchino, we have a list of your friends saying, for appointing as ministers and deputy ministers, and about MNDCs. So there was a time being I'm sending me forwarding madam for back. Let me see on the late non fund on the shares and on some security. Go home. This came as a week of the reshuffle. President Okay. So people are anticipating, say, then the leadership of parliament, and also people are believing, say, Emube Sesa.
Okay.
In a sense, say, also most of the people are a war, not the leadership position, but Omayama appointments, no. Yeah. Most of them either say or committee chair and also your committee vice chair.
Okay.
One of the president nominees, and so a chief whip, deputy chief whip, a menuaba leader Sarah Malasa.
Yeah.
So mean that there's a need for a replacement. Okay. So when you are doing a replacement, then you have the likes of Miami Nyabe Master Tete, who is now your friend saying deputy information, who is the vice chairman for communication. Yeah. So far as a minister or a deputy minister, you cannot chair a committee or be a vice chair of a committee. So there's going to be changes in the, exactly. And you can see, say, almost about 10 of them from parliament. Apart from, say, the vice chair or the chairman of the committee, no, okay. If it happens to be a member of the health committee in parliament, he cannot be, say, a deputy minister for health, or go through. Now, be deputy minister for health, he cannot be a member of the committee because that could be a conflict of interest. Yeah. Because whatever Audibeba committee is so, and I say whatever committee be discussing, you are going to have a private information about it. So you cannot be part of the committee.
Okay.
So that's how parliamentary Jumana then. So for me, I think say I don't know why imagination and why thoughts and the koye sa list no. And just as you rightly said, when you look at the leadership now, Afenyo, now we now project your friend is saying
we promote
Adom prayer. Then Habib becomes the chief whip. Then I'm told that they brought Patricia Piaget to be the deputy, and then Alex Tete.
Yeah.
Alex, this is Alex's second term. This Patricia Piaget, I think the third or the fourth term.
Yeah.
This Habib, the first term. So when you're talking about experience and proceedings in parliament, Alex and Patricia, even with him, Habib.
Okay.
So if you are saying say Obi won the fourth term and in the third term, Uncle show Obi in the first term, I say it becomes an issue. Honestly, you call parliament. Now I was expecting that you be share as a caucus to elect our own leaders. Before we realize, no, per the constitution of the party, no.
Okay.
As I said, party, no, any parliament caucus, any leadership.
Is that Article 11?
Yes.
Okay.
But unfortunately, no, but I mean, also fresher into the other cabiano. But I always of the view say, look, when it comes to leadership of parliament, it shouldn't be a prerogative right of the party. In as much as a party, no, they call parliament. And just as you rightly said, party no kotua ECC 2,000, 3,000.
Yeah.
How much did I pay for filing fee for even the forms?
Yeah.
Filing fee, and those that even came to contest sitting MPs pay a development fee. It's no more than the offense EFNS. At the end of the day, no, many leadership
Sure.
In as much that the party will have a control, your friend is saying leadership and as a parliament you also need to have our own leader. So me pe Kosinsia, me pe Chumberima, me pe we to be our leaders. But Obi Nancy in the comfort of his office or home and pick a pen and paper and write 5 names and send it to them. So I want these people to be your leader. So for me, I think I don't know where the communication came from. Whether, but to be honest and to be sincere with you, Unaoka say, friend say, item 5, me National Council man could be. And I mean, who agenda and also
it won't mean challenging.
And to mean challenge. And because they only mean to mean challenge.
Okay.
If you are only privilege to the agenda for the meeting, and I'll be surprised. So they say we are special assistant to JFK. Because JFK there Obian is me body. Into to me send you agenda no one sending me there. And my friend I no accept.
Can send him.
Into you then I say agenda number 5 on agenda.
Me so stress.
That source.
It was part
of the discussion. But was it discussed at the National Council?
No.
Yes.
Omo koye no. NSC, JFK say, and so there's no need say, Omo raise the general meeting, that's National Council meeting now. Dr. Bawumia and the campaign team, so, but indeed it was part of the agenda.
So it confirmed what I'm saying, say, you are now a special assistant to JFK.
Yeah, special assistant to JFK.
Now, how do you know the nitty-gritties of what transfer?
Who works with the multimedia.
Until you have your inside information.
That is it.
Okay. So, yesterday, the first deputy speaker, who was also a very senior member of parliament, the leadership, and as a parliamentary caucus.
Okay.
And you see, I am so happy now saying the way and manner, if there's an issue, in penny for out, like I said, the caucus decision.
Okay.
Caucus decision. It means, say, sometimes, no, some of the decisions, no, any caucus. So when it's caucus, it binds every one of you, irrespective whether you are in support of them.
Why some members of the majority caucus were fighting against Afenyo Markin as the majority leader, if indeed it was to be so. Alexander Yauchum Berima, Patrick or you who know that too.
Research. Anyway, whether or not they were able to carry out their changes. Like he said, some of those people or have committees that I know for a fact. And one more appointment. So by virtue of that, they have to relinquish their positions or whatever on various committees and any other. So if that is the standing orders or that is the rules of parliament there, so, and the Aban say automatically must replace them.
Yeah. And
to replacement, and they say, second boy, you're moody and a pomus, can any bobby depends.
Yeah.
And what I say. And if that is the case, then whether it came now or whatever now, it will definitely come.
Sure.
It will definitely come. Because and then they, I mean, it is that they are going to decide to say, okay, here replace you and leave it vacant till they go to elections and come back. Or they will definitely have to do it before they go to elections. I mean, as in national elections. Is that what I say? In the idea and answer one by as to whether they want Afenyo Markins to lead them is their own cup of tea. And then they one more answer one. For parliament. He's not the deputy. Such a man was a deputy to Honorable Abraham was Edu.
Yeah.
That time in the early days. I mean, I think after Sir Papa Abraham was Edu was more or less the last majority leader in parliament. And that time, was his deputy. Or no parliament to be able to by Mrs. Speaker, I can say. Majority leader at that time. I didn't know they would do high in the. It is what the Afenyo Markins are. Well, for me, I have nothing against that. It's their own party decision. They may have their reasons why they don't want him. Some too may have their reasons why they want him. But that is up to them to make their own decisions. It's I know the woman now by not.
But our issue is the national party should not be seen to have a control, quote unquote, over the parliamentary party, where the national party decides who leads any of the caucus.
At the end of Bama, and a multi okay. Said you have been a man, Nancy, do you know a man or when the Musa would be between you now? So you didn't just go to parliament. You didn't just go to parliament. I don't intend. I mean, in fact, I've cancelled it out of my plan to ever become a member of parliament here. Okay. But you can. I mean, you are either there as an independent candidate, or you are there on a political party's ticket. And my trans, you can say NDC for the MBB for the only title to be about opposition is a minority majority. But
why should it be so?
Naganyan.
And yet, the money pay fee say MPs who are parliament, they are not, sorry to say, reasoning on their own.
No, they reason on their own. But I might be able to move parts of me from. There are certain things your party cannot be taken away. I mean, it shouldn't be so. Your party cannot take a decision on left and then you will be on the right. It doesn't work that way.
When it goes against the interest of a minor.
Or mind their interest and I can. And then the man beside have some take against the interest of man. Even the man back when
Majority caucus already here.
Majority here wo ya sorry
then the finance minister. I think we need a position behind the national party no and open sir. But some of the majority caucus no be already here kind of right say by hook or crook or some penny in free one.
Kind of penny from. I know can't enter. One more microphone ya no munya kukudu. One someone in your way. They were akwasi akwada na higher number. I'm the one now was show. They were cowards. More a good one. I'm man anyway. You see kwasi. Some more say na finance minister sabe no mo ho dia. I don't think you see am say blame no a mean defend can. But I don't buy the idea say everything that went wrong in this government is kind of at all. It's not true. Ministers are policy implementers. Policy every never. If one never ban the cabinet no.
Yeah, minister answer your part.
Ah, your part. O man pani your part, vice president your part. Mu nyana mo kwatran se ko decide. O man pani ka se matrase kura bra kan say cabinet ni mu a. Na no se bia bibi ba. Na bia hia na tension wo sorry free wa vice president and the chair. No other minister can chair. Is it not the president or the vice? San happy do unya wura cabinet room ahead of you President Temedo. The immediate left is the vice, and I think the chief of staff was so sometimes on his right. So what I say, who's the case of BBC and kind of right and I mean, I find it very difficult to understand that. I've worked with ministers before, and that's not how ministers works. You don't take every sole decision. It's not so. So you cannot be on your own. Say BBC, because we are one on one now. Take say I was what here. Yes, when I was showing. Yeah. But it's every decision taken by you. Yeah. There's a team behind you, a production team. One more casa. We're going to make wait and say. They are directing you. So I say if we put every single blame on the show, it should be up to you, dear. Then team now watching. I'm for somebody almost. So I'm not defending Ken, but me there, me kwade, me nyin to me da. Say this mess that this will have caused us, it's just Kenifat and every other person is not part of it. I mean, how is that possible? How is that possible? So no more than that, there be no many problem with that. And now it has meaning the other because the Nippon Empire is better than me. I mean, but to be honest with you, I'm not better than them. At the end, I mean, to make my in the next 8 months over there. Because by November, the minimum in politics, November doesn't mean there's a throne on the handover note. Later by November, and then also be actually handover note to the chief director of your ministry. Because we need to see just it was all by the way we need to be announced as a ministry. And near back. Okay. So when somebody, the next person of Obama must come and have that and you to phone the chief director and take about. So one point about so crying on the same thing because some of you have to go for vetting again and all those things and come again. As an local elections, it is a most solid year that time. Yes, some was one money. But the question is, was it only Ken who was taking that decisions? But
before that, the national party no entry the parliamentary party no end.
Because what would you see? Me pese you be na dream be say as a woman a show kete say oh no it's not always so
me two others say one abrem leader like say na ebereke obi te a salam down no afa pen paper okay nipa 5 1 2 3 na eko
t
like it happened in NDC.
No hold on it never happened in the NDC the independent be catch was say when you see my cousin Meseti who call parliament on the ticket of a political party. NPP member of parliament for Ahafuano South. NDC member of parliament for Afaga Tono for the South. There's a tag on you. So why how can you say you never do what the only party in Zambia?
It's a tag need to me to be to about any Miankasam leadership. Because one, maybe okay. You were national party.
Yeah.
But me say national party and power regional executives.
Regional
regional executive of the various
so woman I nominate you,
that is it.
Oh no.
I mean, at the internal regional executives or more within the region, because to Amaba, and your more executives, sir. The party in parliament no went to
that is why every
but also national party
political party be on the constitution.
But virtually with this one, we are the same.
Political party be on the constitution. Me besides political party on the constitution. I natural will say region no. You talk about be saying the regional executives.
Okay.
And natural will say constitution. Sorry, constituency mono. You in the saying and yakuyas mercy. And the just national so you in the saying yakuyas mercy as general secretary, chairman, whatever. On me the member stand say someone you could do parliament. You work with your political party. I agree that sometimes if you are say be honorable anybody as majority leader or as minority that moon number prefer no. Where the party wants to give maybe chum to you that I'm on petchum name or honorable. Sit down with the party. Maybe point sit down with the party. More agree okay so okay so na dey na okay so na no cry even though I was say on you said dey okay but everyone said dey okay no cry. Say na ya pen down I mean crofobia and they say the national council we could discuss it. You find say no cresa. E dey na ba say mpedi fo ntimo mo dwen say e dey mihia say asomasi na me deputy majority leader we na me majority leader. Mo dwen say adwen no. The next point is that mo ni ekuo no so parliament no ehia edin komo. Ensusu ya yen ye woni. Okay? Said you even offer the national constitution mpo. For instance, my penibo minister dia was we be deputy minister, we deputy minister in consultation with the minister.
Yeah.
It won't for minister na chinwa ko you deputy dia bro. One fro I know what can I say. Maybe I'm just am pasaka twum mayor deputy. Oh, me to come in ya be akosin sian so come ho be an kamape. It's okay. Then they come together in a consensus na edinaba. The party should not just work in isolation. Say, yeah, the pen here, yeah, and I say, Cocoson, yes, consult party. No, we actually need a tumor. A man will be in transposition.
But I don't think, sir, if there have been a friend saying a discussion between the caucus and then the leadership of the party, it will not be discussed at the National Council, as you are saying.
Even some members of parliament like and their peer could be Carlos Kinsler-Hinkra out. And even and their peer could be was on I think Joy. Say they are not even in support. If indeed they're not even in support.
So it means that there has not been. So it means that there has not been a discussion between leadership
becoming the leader.
No, okay, so the caucus. What means they want a different person?
That is it.
I mean, sometimes we can say it can be that the party being want me, and maybe the caucus also want me. What I say, but the question is about the son who almost will be a position in NCNY. I was somewhat transit.
And you know, more elected. No,
that's what the new standing orders of parliament. No, it has not. I take it effect from January. Yes, now the leadership of the caucus should be led by the caucus themselves.
But a nuclear moon, not the nuclear moon, because behind the curtain,
the party will have a house.
The party should sit down with even the now woman some more number electing back there. But money party is not going to say because
Obama, I don't think this thing will be an issue, to be honest with you. Whatever the issue is, no, I believe that the leadership of parliament and the leadership of the party, I believe, can resolve this matter if indeed it's in the pipeline. Say, oh, you say it's leadership. I don't think that there's an issue because we can't. Look, let me give one example. Let me give one example.
Like start changes in Beba.
Oh, if there's a change in me, I will not be surprised.
Because of some appointment.
Yes, exactly. That's how Mikacha will say. Yeah. Even on the committee level, there's going to be change on the various committees. Sure. Because most of the ministers and deputy ministers almost serve on a committee. Yeah. So if it happens that you have been sent to a leader, now our minister leader our environmental environment and science and technology committee. So now you have been sent to a friend is sanitation. You can still be on that committee. But if it happens, say, your friend say the Ophelia Eco Interior, which Ophelia is on the Interior Committee, she cannot be a member of the committee. Okay. So there's going to be changes on the committee level. So the same thing says Lydia Amy what to say there. Yeah. When she was giving the minister for
procurement,
was this procurement on gender? some of us when na you see you if you hold on as a
but I facture them even way embrace
chairman suppose na
game back is up next Emfa Emra Badwam to so live on Adom TV. We say mo try them. Wo ani am aba mu. Da bia me catch us say enwumre no nsia ene awia prem to bre. Ye be say na draw abro. Uti me wini enso me ka say Ghana Post. Enso person de me bia ma na odofo e wa abro chira fa be say omoso no fam koma. Smart delivery. E ho emma-sem. E say ye banchi say ye board say ye kobi say ye momone say ye atosodie bia na person ko manwa wa brochira fa ko Ghana Post obi rapid kama ya kwa drama wa betwa kakra bi enere mo friend 0542 527 004 0542 527 004 e say we call UK Europe USA Australia South America Asia na say ebibrem ha ba bia the focus Ghana Post for Impending for eso na onye ho adwuma emfa embam we force awenti eben ye ka say a member of parliament be asene message say filing fee na MPs mutua no eno mu bi na part ni yi e de kotua for electoral commission and then so
that is why I make say it can so that will not be the yardstick say because of mutua filing fee mami you can change leadership.
Okay,
that's why I still believe say the leadership of the party, headed by a friend is saying Stephen Tim, the general secretary, who I respect so much, with the leadership of parliament, if there's going to be any changes, sir, I believe, say, they are going to work together to ensure, say, there will be a right changes that will benefit the house. Because only me say, apart from say, your friend is saying, parliamentary procedure, we are also looking at your friend is saying regional balance.
Sure.
That one also counts a lot.
Yeah.
Ubesha, you share NDC for a year changes now. They were using that one as a yardstick.
Sure.
And it's very important. If we call election and you realize you say, oh, as for Ashanti, you don't have a problem. But I have a problem in Greater Accra, I have a problem in the friend is saying, how do you call it? Central. Then let me put somebody who is going to be all central affair. Currently, as I'm speaking with the NDC, have a leader who is from the central region. And I can tell you, sir, when you come to the NDC caucus in central region, it's a friend is saying the majority leader.
Minority leader.
What is his name?
Atuforsen.
When currently you come to central region, MPP caucus is Kennedy and Afenyo. Unfortunately, Kennedy is going. So then the one who can step in the shoes of Kennedy, Afenyo, because Elvis Morris Donko is not coming back to parliament. Nana is a deputy interior minister. So you can see that even on our side of parliament, no, the Okita force no pano either Afenyo or our. Meanwhile, our too is a minister. So you can give it to your friend. There is a greater crowd for council make an argument that if you are removing your friend and say lead the idea from Greater Accra, then you have to get a Greater Accra replacement. But currently, as I'm speaking with you, Henry is now a minister for interior. Sylvester is now going for information. In as much as title put on the parliament to say. I'm talking about the So it's about strategy the party want to put in place. But I believe that it can be done in consultation with leadership and in the caucus. That's the most important thing.
Eba mamisa no personal view, what your 24-hour economy, Eddie? On a personal view.
On a personal view. Me name what is 24 hours. Me name adokro.
I have a 24-hour economy.
The minimum say all 24 hours.
In a day.
In a day. But with the 24-hour economy, me name I have 24 hours. I have tried my possible and maximum best to understand
on your own,
on my own, the 24 hours. Maybe someone who say in what areas the so-called 24-hour economy no omo person mama eka so den o person oye. O hwe dia ono eka na o say buying a local products and receive and services will be for government. I mean, I've listened to a lot of them. Obiani de oka. Na no juada yi, ene wukwada. Joy there train me. Me wa Musta station, Joy Prime. Okay. NDC ni amede ba ho. Also you better run 24 hours economy. E what them na 3.
Hey.
Oh, you can ask Rose. Them na 3. I'm saying what you find that?
24-hour economy.
Because me I've traveled on several occasions. Yes. In some cases maybe do anapa, but most of my travel check-in class at 11 o'clock. Yes. I could do your friend is saying how much. Yeah. Play the class to 2, a bit to 3. So what's the 24-hour economy be your friend is saying? 3. So even the flag bearer himself. Okay. Oh no, cover 24-hour economy neighbor. He's finding it very difficult to let the people understand.
Jomama.
I'm telling you. Because see Adom mo 24 hours.
Say generator dey be.
Kolebu o hospital mo 24 hours. Your friend is saying police for 24 hours. Yeah. Military for 24 hours. Yeah. Fire service, immigration, customs. Which sector of the economy and they be ready 24 hours?
Also part of the private sector now. Maybe
look,
almost services.
Most of the pharmaceutical society Ghana have pharmacists. Most of them run 24 hours. And yeah, and then start 24 hours.
It also more count.
Now we see watch seller. Share me advert mobi.
Okay.
But all I'm talking watch. Extra O.
Okay.
Hong Kong. I'll start 8 o'clock. About 3 o'clock we watch it. Ya kasa ye nyumtu nini your friends the rock school. You watch it 24 hours. Oba Miami constituency Ablikuma Central. Kozongo numu. There was Zongo market.
It will kesa okay haji amuni watching count.
Oh,
I'm about haji about count.
Maybe. Nja ape. Me see Ablikuma me do ko Zongo market.
Are we saying the night economy run 24 hours
there are a lot of places we already have existing night markets on 24 hours. So which are the 24 hours?
I have a market
oh, me see my bo me what do mama. Me see Zongo. Sabu Zongo. You were
24.
Me see you were 24. Me auntie. I told the kunin chinam wo ho. Me auntie. Me see omo to the kunin chinam e wo ho. Opa. Bro corridor.
Okay.
So the sector of the economy,
okay,
where they are going to run a 24-hour economy. And then maybe say me who say, now maybe say be Lands Commission.
Okay.
Says over 24 hours. And I said ministries, about 24 hours. Which of the sector? We in farm.
Okay.
Now you see farmers. You can visit street lights. Go for farm.
No,
what?
One they can be.
Unti.
Oh. Oh, we do chum now.
Because some general secretary. Now look at your general secretary. Or say, or gate. Weathers. Me before you get to my house, there's a weather there. Or you 24. Or you do my number.
But
me do command me fian ha. Na me do kumase.
Yeah.
1 a.m. me nya food.
Okay. Eti mama sa chumba ma say him na.
E be call 24 hours there. E be
24-hour economy because near Ebeke there's a virtually every sphere of our economy currently is running 24 hours.
Were there factories in Ghana before 1D1F? First question. You might want to answer.
Yeah, we are factories. We were factories.
Oh yes, certainly.
There were factories before 1D1F.
Send the casa pre-commune.
Relax. There were factories in Ghana before Sakufuka to Castle 1D1F.
Yes.
Into a kind of sort of thing.
Oh, so it's to the monthly. It's ni BM no.
What this is getting?
Mimi asante mampo.
Factories are here.
So for him step back.
Your friend is saying.
Oh, me check it.
Mimi if you find South constituency, me district no. 0.
Okay. Munyabi. Mumunya
0.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Tini.
Okay.
0.
Fantiakwa district.
Fantiakwa South. District. 0.
1D1F ni bin
0.
Mami check it. Kasana men check it.
Now, yanku enim. The entire me bisa say question edutwa mu ne say. The fact say bibi ewo ho. Wa bo company bi din Kasapreko.
Yeah.
Me wa primary school. Na me na nanom wo those friend biaba. Wazi. Na ye tia no na ye ton nsa. Na ye ton Kasapreko brandy, gin. In the 90s,
okay.
Nado, MD, even Minister of Foreign Affairs, and that's Attorney General. But not as a company. And no buy any 1D1 for the Casablanca come as I
Oh yes. Sir, or say a support.
No. You must be a Casablanca company, no one less the cat in the 1D1 F no. What say the camp? A band says the camp.
So say a bind the Kakra town.
What's your barman in Sika?
I the Kakra.
A barman is Sika.
A tie or much.
Oh, and one American, a barman is Kaka. Sika in Tina, who never 1D1 F listeners. Because when you 1D1 F so benefit. Oh, into a man is come to a never woman, yes, sir. Someone may went, Sanity. Good, okay, so now tea. The 24-hour economy policy, was so one tier. Now, one tier maintenance. Okay. The 24-hour policy, as Shin said, in simple terms, we'll run a shift system be a many part of and admire for 3 consecutive periods. Okay. So the first period, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Okay. The
second shift, 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. Now the last shift, 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. in the morning. Okay. Now, say at each shift, you get an equal number to be going. Okay. My example. My experience be. My example. Because if I work UK, I'm starting law school. Naja, me lawyer nti naja me upon school akra naja. So I say. Nti na company na me no me adwuma from UPS. Coventry. Okay. Now woman Dell computers you franchise be into that unit and I said that department and na me wo. Okay. By this time ya kasa me school dan say be my classroom. It meet me ko adwuma. So I say. By actually sometimes depending on the day be answer the time I dey but at most 1 p.m. upon. Because the MO2 naja mijinam. Okay. You could try 10 p.m. na mapon.
2 to 10 p.m.
2 to 10, 8 hours. Okay. The normal working hours for my be 8 hours.
8 hours, yeah.
It's 2 to 10 mapon. Obi abe me 10 p.m. no. On ba pon upon nsia. No nsia no obi so akoyi nsia so na me dey classroom ma be sua de. Yeah. No obi so to wa won so ye den. Eya duma. Na me so me pon me so akoyi se nipa no. Okay. This is the 3 shift system that goes to the 24-hour economy. And you ba kon. Tieni. But you can't say and trust every sector. I work with Charles and solicitors in London. You're running 24 hours. Tinie. And yes, sector beyond running 24 hours. It's not so. So even in London, no beyond the running. Tell my mom love for me. Say you're quite 24 hours. 95 p.m. Now let me go on. It didn't number 1. 95 p.m. But there are some sectors, but the same UK when as mature company now you're 24 hours. Yeah. What are we saying? Abana say what target certain institutions, certain areas.
Like
okay, Wasaiti agro processing industries, Wasaiti pharmaceutical industries, Wasaiti transport industries, Wasaiti construction industries. All these people will be running 24 hours.
And they're already running 24 hours.
Now,
even.
Hold on.
They're already ready to
Okay? This will be running 24. Okay. Yeah, I remember one public institution back up. Passport office. Yeah. Are they working 24 hours today?
By virtue of digitalization, yes.
Are they working 24 hours? You see, you are getting something wrong.
Okay.
So me phone a place order on Amazon. The order goes to a warehouse. Somebody sitting behind the computer there who pick the order, take that item, give it to a delivery van to bring it to me. Computer now and take whatever the animal. Stop being deceived by this so-called digitalization. The internet doesn't go and print items for you. It works hand in hand with it. Human beings complement the internet. Yes, sir. Who place you order and the understand I was all target online and 2 fee. Once I place it online, they'll bring it to your house. Somebody picked it.
Or any part.
That's on the file order, no. Okay. On the receipt printing out. And the man warehouse officer will take it, go to this shelf number, pick this item and bring it out. Your label with your name. A delivery van comes and pick it and take it from that 1 a.m. No? The next morning 6 a.m. would now know a boom.
Okay, so the next one is after passport office.
That is how it works. When because you are doing digitalization, your passport office is working 24 hours. Who does the vetting for you to be for them to be certified? Everything that you put there is okay. And then yeah. Who does the printing of the passport? And then yeah. International, because you've done digitization, once you do your thing online, your passport and everything is printed in a second. Not internet, now you'll be there. It doesn't work that way.
Okay.
Let us not be deceived by these people.
Okay.
So now the Akatironi, for instance, if the passport office is running 24 hours, may your passport my call be just about last week. Mom was going to man fill forms man. Because if often we don't July. I know better photo. But we say so run the system ni year. I need pass one more print one more print passport okay. One more quarter shift. Eti ebi an nipa 5 year mo 4 year mo hai. Ana mo na mo printing room na mo printing. Ana mo ba na pass 6 year mo pon 2 a. It means that mo move you to na kon. Ya two office ni mo. Obi beba. Another force ba betra to say man so abaye. Okay. Mo so upon no mo kono. And so another for ebe samba be. So in simple terms no, the office doesn't close. Olaya Chum. Very member of the NDC National Communications. Be dey akwasisi. O charapa. Ebe said yes. Hey. Oh. This is a very simple thing that people are trying to do.